Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Karen Logan, and I feel like I need to do this video today to explain a few things to you guys about my health, because I feel like right now I'm on my 100 chances from God, because ever since I was going to school, I've been struggling with my health from a little child growing up. I I was constantly back and forth from the doctor and everything. So I'm just sharing this with you guys so you guys can know a little bit about me. I'm new to this YouTube thing. So I'm just sharing this with you guys so you guys can know a little bit about me and my struggles, because as I said, I want to be very honest and open as much as I can with my health crisis, because I just want to put it out there so people know that, you know what, it's okay to be sick. It's okay to have certain illnesses where you feel that you need to fight. And if you feel the need to fight, just fight. Always fight, because I'm always fighting for my survival, for my health, from ever since I was a child. As I said, I used to be back and forth from one doctor to the next, because when I was younger, first and foremost, going to school, I could not do like physical education or anything, because I had arthritis in both knees. So when all the other children used to be playing, I have to sit on the side and just read a book or cheer them on. So it goes from there, and in my right up into teen, it would be one thing after the next. Make a long story short, boom, I hit adults, had my son, and then after that migrate to Canada. And upon arriving in Canada, my first year in Canada, I had my first surgery. And that first surgery was to remove a cyst, and luckily everything went well, and I survived that. And then I had a second surgery, and another surgery, and another surgery, and they were all abdominal surgery. And because it's always one thing after the other. And then up until 5 years ago, I went to work one day and I was feeling like nauseous and stuff. So I went into work and I had a chewable gravel to eat. And then after the chewable gravel, it left me with that bad taste in my mouth. So I went to drink some water. And as soon as I swallowed that water, this abdominal pain from nowhere. And the next thing I know, before that, when they had when they had abdominal pain started, when the abdominal pain started, I couldn't sit, I couldn't call out, I couldn't breathe, like, because of the severe pain. I feel like I couldn't breathe. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't lay down. So I had was to rush to the hospital, and that's all I remember. Next thing I know, I woke up from surgery, bowel obstruction caused by scar tissues from other surgeries. Luckily, they say I got to the hospital in time, or else it would have been fatal. So, boom. Right after that, getting over that, and feeling like, you know what, Shireen, Karen, Shireen, people know me as Shireen. You're so strong. God is working in your favor. Boom, I was hit with rheumatoid arthritis. Went to work one day, came home in severe pain all over my body. Went to bed, got up to use the washroom at night, and that was it. I could not move. Brought me to the hospital. Then run different tests and came up with nothing. Then I told them I feel like I'm having bone pains, and they recommend a bone specialist. He did his testing, and when the results came back, he could not believe it. He was like, I can't believe you're walking. So I said, what do you mean? He said, you're full-blown rheumatoid arthritis from your neck down. I'm like, no. So they started treating me aggressively. So I've been on that medication ever since. And when I think all was well, saw the left side of my face swelling up one day. Just came back from a trip, saw the left side of my face swelling up. Didn't know what was the cause. Don't have any cavity, but anyways, I went to the dentist because you don't know what could be brewing in the roots of your teeth. So I went to the dentist. Dentist checked. They checked my x-ray my teeth and came up with nothing. They said, you're fine. I asked the dentist, I said, check my gum, check my tongue, check everything. Something is wrong because I'm feeling pain in my cheek. And he's like, nothing is wrong. You're fine. So I went back to my family doctor. He sent me to check my thyroids. Waiting on the results for the thyroids. I have the request for my mammogram. So I said to my other half, while waiting for this test result to let me find something to do, let's go get my mammogram done. Went to get my mammogram done. Next thing I know, boom, I got a call back. I need to come in because they saw something and I need to do another mammogram and an ultrasound. Went for the result, boom, that was the culprit. A positive breast cancer. People, it never ends. And everything just went haywire after that. So, based on everything, just trying to let you guys know, I've been struggling with my health ever since I can remember. And it's one thing after the other, surgeries after surgeries, to the point where I used to be afraid to go to the doctor because when I go to the doctor, it's either a needle, and I hate needles. It's either needles or some form of surgery. But luckily, I was lucky. Breast cancer was early. But so I had the lumpectomy done. Then they missed a spot. So I had to have a second lumpectomy. Second lumpectomy came back. Wide margin, very clean margin. And when they did the second lumpectomy, they removed lymph nodes. So when they did the second lumpectomy and removed the lymph nodes, they realized that I had it on one lymph node. So because of that lymph node, the pathologist request chemo. So I had to do that 8 rounds of chemo. Outside of that, 20 rounds of radiation, and then 18 dosage of Herceptin. So people, I'm just doing this video and I'm just explaining this to you guys. Again, whomever, if you're out there and you're fighting with your health, you're not the only one. There are so many of us that's struggling and fighting for our health. And there are so many of us that have to fight through this chemo. It's not easy. Chemo is very hard on your body. But we have to fight. We have to fight to live. Because when we go for that treatment and when we come back from the hospital after receiving the treatment and you feel so down like you're not going to make it through another night, and you make it anyways, you wake up the next morning, you know what that means? God has given us another day to fight, because if he was ready for us, we wouldn't have made it through the night. So, as I said, it's not an easy road, but it gets easier if we try to talk about it and share it with good people, family members, and that will help us to deal with the stress from knowing that you have breast cancer or any other cancers for that matter, and dealing with it because you have that support system. Having that support system is very, very important. I cannot stress how important a good support system is. And when I said support system, it doesn't necessarily mean the entire community, right? Just the good people that you have in your corner. And whatever you're going through, however you're feeling when you're doing the chemo, just share it with someone. Just talk about it. If you have no support system, make sure you have because I from my experience, there are always good team of nurses with numbers that you can call and you can talk to them. Whatever you do not know, do not do internet. Please do not do internet. Do not do negative people, because those people and internet help to apply more stress to the body, and with stress come depression, and with depression, what depression does, it breaks your body. And if our bodies are broken, we won't be able to fight this chemo. Because as far as I'm concerned, I feel like it's the chemo that we have to fight. As long as we can fight through that chemo, I feel like we have a chance. We have a chance. But we have to have a positive try. It's not easy. We have to try to have a positive outlook on things. After we've gone through the why me's and the if and the buts, we have to try to have a positive outlook on things in order to get to the other side, in order to build up that inner strength to fight. Because that inner strength will take you to a place where you can accept what happens to you or what is happening to you or to us for that matter, but we don't have to own it. And because we're not owning it, we will fight. And people, to all my chemo friends out there, we will win. Together, we will win. Together, we will be champions. Because as I said, we have cancer. Cancer doesn't have us. And after all is said and done, when we come out on the other side, we have to try to get used to our new normal. And let us continue to put the word out there. So other people, all the survivors, let us all come together and put the word out there to let, if it's even to encourage another person that feels like, oh, I'm not going to make it through the other treatment, or I don't want to go for the other treatment. Let's rise up together and show every other cancer person that is fighting today how many survivors there are. So that will encourage them. That will encourage them to fight. Because they themselves would also like to be a survivor. And after we survive and we get settled into our new normals, because our new normals will be different from other normal people, because we will be struggling with the side effects. Some of us will, maybe some of us won't, because everyone's body reacts to the chemo in a different way. Because I've known people that gone through chemo and seems like nothing. Life goes on. But I feel like each and every one of us that survive any form of cancer, we should not be quiet. We should be sharing our story to encourage other fighters, other people that's struggling, so they know that, listen, they are not the only one. It's everywhere. It's all over the world. So my struggles with my health that led me to this point, to have breast cancer and survive yet again, just tell me that somebody is watching over me. And you know what? The same God that is watching over me is watching over us all. So let's keep fighting, people. Let's keep fighting. When you're doing your chemo treatment, if it's even one hand, let somebody reach and give you a brush. If you're wearing a wig, just brush it. Let somebody reach and give you a lip gloss, and use your one hand, put it on your lips. Because when we're going through this, it changed our outer appearance. And we're all human. When we look in the mirror, that helps to get us so depressed. So if we try to look good while we're going through this, we'll somehow feel a little bit of goodish. A little bit of goodish. Like, is that a word? Yeah, goodish. In chemo world, a little bit of goodish. You understand? So my videos is just to encourage people. It's not to depress anyone. It's not to let anybody know that chemo is easy, because it's not. It's just to let other people know that, you know what? Fight, fight, fight with everything that God gave you. Fight as hard as you can to come out on top. A lot of us are not that lucky. And my heart goes out to the unlucky ones. But for the rest of us that is here, let's keep fighting. And even when we survive, let's keep the fight going on for the other people that did not cross over yet. They're still fighting. As I said, my videos, they are not to let anybody think that chemo is easy. My videos are just to share, to cheer up somebody, to inspire, to encourage. So, if anyone out there come across my videos, please like, please share my videos. And let's fight this thing together. Let's not give up on ourselves. Because right now I'm still fighting. Even though I'm done with the treatments and stuff, I am still fighting, because the side effects, they are huge. Because sometimes I get so down. Sometimes I get so down with the depression and the anxiety, etc., etc. But then I look in the mirror and said, you know what? I'm alive. And because I'm alive, I am not going to keep quiet. I want to encourage all the fighters out there. I want to see some fighters finding my videos and sharing my videos so I can high five those fighters. And I want to hear those fighters sharing their experience also. Let us share our experience so we can touch someone. That when they feel like there is no way, by listening to our videos, our experience, they will realize that, you know what, there is a way. Because there are so many survivors out there that that's taking the time out to share our stories. Because believe you me, anyone that walks this journey, oh boy, we have stories. But I am not gonna go on and on and on. In another video, I will try to talk about breast cancer and relationships. But for now, let us keep fighting and try to be our best selves. And let's not forget, never forget to say, thank you, God. Because the same God that helped me through all my health crises and now breast cancer is the same God that's going to help you all. So don't give up and don't stop fighting. So please like this video and share this video. Subscribe to my channel because I really want to get my voice out there. I really want to let other warriors know that don't give up the fight. Do not give up the fight. Because you have other warriors on the other side that we already crossed over and we are waiting to receive you. So we can celebrate together. Because God is God. And God will always be God. And God is going to continue to be God. And He's going to bless us. He's going to bless us in abundance. He's not ready for us yet. So let's keep fighting this thing. Let's keep fighting. Don't give up. Never give up. Don't give up on yourself. Because we have team of doctors, team of nurses. They are willing to fight with us. So let's fight for ourselves. And once again, be your best selves. Try to enjoy your new normal. Until next time. My name is Karen Logan, and I'm a breast cancer survivor. Peace.